Oh, what is up? I hope you're as excited as I am, because today in this video going on right now, that car, the LS Miata, is about to get flaky. Now, would anybody want a car described as flaky? Oh well.
And now, you're watching the Mega Millions jackpot winner who didn't even buy a ticket of YouTube. Welcome to Boney Vision.
Hey, so what is up you guys, and welcome. So the Miata, right now I have a little bit more sanding to do before I can spray this base coat, and I know my videos have been a little bit further apart than I would like them. I think it's been 3 or 4 days since my last upload, and that video was about 3 or 4 days back, but certain things take time. My videos are coming out in real time. I'm at the shop 10 hours a day working on the car. Just to give you an idea, all this, everything masked off here, I had to pull off all the old masking because that was full of primer, and that's going to flake off if you hit the base coat on it, and I don't want the primer flakes getting caught up in the base coat. So that's just an example. All this had to be replaced, and I got to cover up this bar. A little trick that I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil. I've seen guys do this for brake lines when they're doing engine bays, so I thought I'd give it a shot and see how it works. Now I got one more wipe down to do, and we are well on our way to mixing up that BMW jet black base coat. Now I don't know if you saw in one of my recent videos, I kind of go into why I'm using BMW jet black, and I've found, and I've been told by some older painters, I don't know for fact, I mean, does anybody really know anything for fact? So, like I was saying, BMW jet black, there's nothing else in it besides black pigments. I mean, you can see it is just black as black can get, or like a Honda black, or like that Accord that I just recently painted that had blue pearls and green pearls and brown and green even mixed in the mix. So that's not as black as we're going for. I just want a nice, solid, strong black base coat for the gold to lay on top of, and BMW jet black is perfect. Oh man, so now it is time to lay down that base coat. Wish me luck, here goes nothing. So now the base coat is down, and I mean, as you can see, it looks really dull, but that's how base coat looks before you put the clear coat. If it looked good before you needed clear coat, then you wouldn't need clear coat at all. So speaking of clear coat, now I gotta try to get my flake to clear coat mix dialed in. So I'm gonna start off with 1 cup of gold flake, and then if I feel like that looks good, I'm gonna leave it at that, or I might add a half a cup. So we might do, for every full cup, I'm gonna leave a full cup the same, so that way that's consistent throughout the whole time. So I'm either gonna do a full cup plus 1 cup of flake, or a full cup plus 2 cups of flake. Cup and flake and flake and cup, you get the idea. So if you guys don't know by now, we're doing black with the gold flake on top. Here's how the gold flake looks, and this is just SEM mini gold. Man, I feel like that was a lot. I'm gonna mix this up and then see how that looks, cause that was a lot of flake. See, so here's the regular clear, nothing, and there's the mixed clear. Now I honestly feel like that looks like too much, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna divide this up into a 1/3 cup, and then that's just gonna be 1/2 of a scoop. So we'll see how that looks. So now these are both to the same exact number. I just used the 4-to-1 scale and I did number 6. So now they're both at the 4-to-1 scale and to number 3. And then I'm gonna do this. So now this is cut perfectly in half. So every one is gonna have a half of cup of flake. So I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is definitely a lot more transparent now. So I think that's gonna be the winner. For every full cup of clear, we're gonna do a half one of those little measuring cups of flake, and that should be a good mixture. It's not gonna be as heavy as the first mix I showed you guys a couple videos back. Bro. Oh man. Dude, this looks crazy. Let me show you. Let me give you a better look. Just to give you an idea, I got the backs of everything. I don't know how well it's picked up on camera, but check out the little headlight things. See how they're just some black, you know, nothing too crazy. Oh. And then see how the flake disappears? Let me show you on the fenders too so you can see a little better. See right there? So you can really tell on the doors that just looks black until you got a light on it, and then it's just craziness. Now this light is a little blue, so the blue mixed with the gold kind of makes it look a little bit green, but trust me dude, in person it looks crazy good. Okay, so it's the next day now. I got all the masking stuff off, everything's off. I put the trunk bezel back on, license plate bezel, whatever you want to call that, along with the tail lights. And as you can see, there's where that real big impact was. It all looks pretty good. And just to give you guys an idea of how heavy I went with the flake, this is to kind of give us some comparison. So the final mix did come out a little lighter than what that test panel was. I know that's what some of you guys wanted, and that just so happened to be the way that it turned out. So the game plan is now, I gotta start to get the car back together. We got the doors hung up over here. I gotta get those back on. The door jambs turned out real good. I get everything back in there. So at this point, it's just throwing stuff back together. Like I said, doors over here. Roof is still there, getting ready to go, so that'll be coming up next. Yeah, these next couple of clips, welcome to the Sunshine State, boys. Sorry about the audio coming up. Now, whenever I'm putting cars back together, there's kind of a rule of thumb that I have. It's I don't ever want to put a dirty part back on a car that I just spent so much time cleaning and making sure it looks good and taking the time to paint it. And if I put something dirty right back on that paint job, I don't think it's doing it justice. So I want to always make sure the parts that I'm putting back on the paint are nice and clean. For example, these mirrors, They've seen better days. The bases of both of the mirrors were kind of messed up, one a lot more than the other, and the chrome was coming off. So what I did, just took 2 minutes. I just hit it with, this is bedline coating for a truck. I just sanded it down, cleaned it up, sprayed it, and we're good to go. So now these look like this, and I want to get this chrome cleaned up, and that takes no time at all either. So for cleaning up chrome, all I do is I take some cleaner wax, microfiber cloth, and then you see how it looks now. See, now I just spent about a minute on it, and look how nice it looks. So this is gonna look great on the car. The chrome is gonna contrast great against the black with the gold flake. It just takes a minute and it makes a huge difference to really make sure you're cleaning the parts before you put them back on the car. Damn, dude, so what do you guys think? I mean, I think it looks crazy good. I mean, over here, it's looking nice and black. And what I found in the past is piece by piece, every single thing that goes on after the car's been painted, it just makes the paint job look that much better. So we still got the hood to do, I still got the trunk to do, the roof is gonna be real cool. I'm gonna do some kind of custom design on that. So like I said a minute ago, that's gonna be a whole nother video itself, or probably a couple videos. That's gonna be like a lowrider style. So that'll be real cool. So you're definitely gonna wanna subscribe to check that out. All right, so now it's getting a little late. I'm gonna pack up for today, and I think that this is a good point to end this video off. So coming up, I got the roof. Like I said, I'm gonna do some custom stuff on the roof. That's gonna be super fun, super cool, real entertaining. Well, at least I hope it's gonna be entertaining. And then got the bumpers, the trunk lid, the hood, all that stuff still has to be painted in. Man. You guys see this? Woohoo, with the flake and carbon too, boy, I think that looks good. I think some of you guys might not think it looks so good, but Taylor's car, it's what he wanted, so all I can do is what he asks for, and to do it to the best of my ability, that's what I strive for. See, working on this drift car kind of got me in the mood to see if I can slide around, but I'm not gonna drive this car. Taylor told me to don't start it up or don't do anything like that, so I'm gonna respect that. So I guess the only thing I can do is to see if the ruckus will slide around a little bit. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff. You know what it is, YouTube. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.